Hey guys, I'm Benito. I'm here back for another video. We're at our shop, Auto Upholstery by Junior. I want to show you guys my dad's truck. It's a 2025 F150 single cab. He bought it completely stock about like 2 months ago. He got it mid-September. He only bought it with the Whipple, stage 1 Whipple, but it was completely stock. So the first week he got it, he instantly ordered the ride tech lowering kit, the wheels, the CTP front splitter, everything. Basically we were on a crunch time. We ordered every single thing he wanted for this truck though. Alright, so starting with the front of the truck, we did the STX grill. My dad wanted to keep the original grill, but we found the grill on Facebook for sale for a pretty good price, and it wasn't color match exactly. The STX grill for some reason always comes gray for any color truck you get, just a little bit darker. And then when we got a color match, we did the inside of it gloss black, which I really like how that came out. We put the CTP splitter from Colorado Truck Parts. So like I said, for this truck, my dad got the Whipple from the dealer, so it has warranty. It's only the stage 1 kit, so obviously he could get way more power out of it. He could get a smaller pulley on it, better injectors, and get it custom tuned and really get it like dialed in. Alright, so now moving on to the rest of the truck, we did the Ford Performance fender vents, and we did a custom, we did it in orange, like I said, to keep that orange theme that my dad wanted to keep. Alright, so like I said, when we got a color match, my dad wanted to do the gloss black trim. So for the mirrors, obviously too, we did gloss black right here, and then on the door pillars we did them in gloss black. And for this, since they can't paint it because it's rubber, we just bought, they sell some on eBay, some gloss black covers, they just go over it, so that's what we ended up using. So for the top also, we have the cap spoiler on the truck, color match to it obviously. And then for those little shark fin antennas, whatever the hell they called, we ordered some in gloss black also. We're just waiting for them to come. So for the wheels, he didn't want any chrome on the truck. He doesn't really like chrome anymore, so we went some black Lagunas, gloss black. They're 20 by 10s all around. It's on a 305, 50, and 20 needle. And the truck is also on a 3.5 job by Ride Tech. He decided to go with the Ride Tech kit because we hear that that's supposedly the best kit out there, but I mean, to be honest, to me it feels the same as my IC kit. I don't really know, so, but that's supposedly the best kit. My dad wanted a bed cover obviously, so we got this bed cover for it. Gloss black also, because they make them in like kind of like a satin black, but he thought it gloss black. Alright, so for the tail lights, we went with LED tail lights. My dad didn't want to swap them out at first since he didn't really care that they look the same as the halogen, which they don't. So I bought them for him for his birthday. His birthday just passed, so here's my birthday gift for him. As you can see, is the LED, so it's completely different than the original ones because they don't look nothing like that. And these are not original. I'm not gonna pay original prices. They're like $1,500 plus the harness. You pay like another $500. I got these aftermarket on eBay. $350. It sends you the harness and everything you need. So the bliss still works, the sensor, everything works perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with the lights. So then also we went with the tailgate spoiler. Obviously my dad liked this one. It's the same one I have on my truck, so we got him the tailgate spoiler. And then this is another colorway that we did for the logo. We're still testing it out. This one's matte black with orange. Me personally, I'm not a fan of the matte black because there's really nothing that's matte black on the truck. So I tell him that we should do a gloss black. We're too much of a fan of, but I mean, it's not my truck. It looks pretty clean though. And then here's we bought these logos too on eBay to match his orange theme, the 5.0 with the little coyote. Alright, so now that was the outside of the truck, all the cosmetic stuff. So now we're gonna move on to the interior. Like I said, we have our upholstery shop, so we specialize in all these. So this one we did it completely different than mine. Again, we kept the orange theme on it, and we went with this like dark gray leather to kind of try to match the outside color. So everything in this truck was completely changed, 100% everything. It looked nothing like this when he first got it. So everything's leather. Every single thing you see is leather. There's not a single thing that's vinyl. Everything's 100% leather. So we did the steering wheel. It's a carbon fiber steering wheel. We redid it again in leather. Then we did the airbag, obviously. We did the dash too. We wrapped it in leather with the orange stitching. We put a center console on this truck too, which they don't come with the center console. It has a jump seat, but on this one we put a center console on it. Basically every single thing in this truck is brand new. So yeah, we kept the same logo as we did in the back. We did the embroidery on it. And then like those little logos, they sell them in a pairs of 2 because they're the ones from the Mustang. So with the spare one that my dad had, he put it on his center console. He cut out the foam to shape it out so it could sit nice and flush. So he got the inspiration from like the King Ranches and the Shelbys. They have like their own little plaques in the middle of the center console, so he liked how that looked. So that's why he did that on his truck. So the door panels, we did the same design as the seats. We followed the same design. So we got the CNC design in the middle. We did a double stitching up here, which I really like how that one looks. The double stitching right here too, obviously. Alright, so for the exhaust, my dad went with the Corsa exhaust. At first it was a muffler delete, but then you end up paying the muffler shop like $500-600. Like, might as well just get the Corsa. We got it for $800 at a discount, you know. Full brand new Corsa exhaust. It sounds pretty good. I actually really like how it sounds. I'm thinking about buying it and putting it on mine as well. Alright, so this is basically the whole build breakdown on my dad's 2025 F150. Like I said, we wrapped this up in like 2 months, give or take. I think it took the longest at the paint match. It took like about 2 weeks to get a paint match. So yeah, this is a truck, Whipple. Like I said, I want to make videos comparing this truck and mine. Obviously, I really like the interior more on this truck. For me personally, I like the front end on my truck more since I have the 2022, so it has a different front end. But I mean, they're both really clean trucks. I love how my dad's truck came out. And like I said, I helped them with a lot of it. Me and my older brother, we gave them ideas what to do and what not to do, you know. We all basically put it together, so there's a little bit of all of our taste in it, basically. So I want to make a video racing the two. This is a stage 1. I feel like maybe I could keep up. He'll probably still beat me. On the way here, I was giving a little pulls here and there, because now he finally hit the braking mouse. But I feel like maybe I could keep up a little bit. Like I said, mine's full NA custom tune. This one's on the base tune. So I'm gonna make more videos. Now let me know if you guys want to see a breakdown on my truck. Like I said, I have a 2022 is the one that you guys see videos of. The difference in our interiors, because we did it way different the interiors on my truck than on this truck. We try to do 2 different styles, so when customers come, we have 2 options to show them, you know. And like I said, I want to make a video racing the 2 trucks. My dad is probably not gonna want to race them, but we'll convince them, and then my brother could drive this truck and I'll drive mine, and we'll do little digs, little rolls, so we see the difference. Obviously it's an NA versus boosted truck, but it'll be fun just to record, you know. And then right now, as we leave, we're gonna take some little rollers of the truck, so I'll show you guys the rollers towards the end of the video. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.